Hi again, Attorney Steve Vondran here. We are talking in this video a little bit about social media for new lawyers. What do? You just get out of law school and you're looking on social media, you're seeing all these different practice areas. There's firms that do everything, there's super focused firms, there's firms with great domains, there's firms with lousy domains, and you're trying to figure out, how do I fit into the mix? How am I going to get out there and make a name for myself? I mean, do I put myself out and just be a generalist? Do I focus on one tiny, super micro focused niche? What do I do? So I'm just going to talk a little bit about my general philosophy in dealing with social media, and we'll let you maybe there's some tips and things that you can glean out of this. But my personal belief is that you need to try to really focus on one thing, one area if you can. Now, let's give you an example. I practice real estate law. Predominantly, I'm a real estate lawyer, but within that context, I also do intellectual property. I also do real estate zoning. I also do eminent domain cases, broker accusations, BRE compliance. I mean, so there's all these different areas of real estate law. Real estate law is a really big concept. So the question is, how do you go about marketing yourselves in a super highly competitive marketplace? So let's go to the Attorney Steve whiteboard and let's take a look up here. Now, I already drew this out just to give you a look of how I see things, what they call sort of mind mapping. But the way I see it is that Google is looking for authority. Okay, they want to know that you are the person to go to, Okay. So the key theme, I think, no matter what you're trying to do, is to have authority. Now, if you're a general practitioner and you're doing bankruptcy, DUI, you're doing divorce law, you're doing all these different things, immigration law, you're going to have a hard time really becoming an authority at something. So what I would recommend to the new law student is come out and pick one thing that you're good at, that you like, the kind of cases that you could read all day long. You know, you can print these things out on Westlaw and read these things and, learn the law, but something you're passionate about, something you enjoy, something you could literally read every day and have a good time with it. And just focus on becoming the authority. If it's LLCs, how to create an LLC, everything you wanted to know about an LLC, how to file an LLC in California, what happens when there's a dispute with an LLC? What are the tax implications of an LLC? You could go literally on and on and on and on talking about LLCs and establishing yourself as an authority in that area. Maybe you're talking 20 to 50 blogs, 20 to 50 videos. You become the authority. So that's what you're looking to do. That's what your clients are looking for. And coincidentally, I also believe that that's what Google's working for. Now, I'm not an SEO specialist. I didn't go and study SEO all day long, but these are some of the things that I believe in, having read some of the things that I've read. So authority, and the authority needs to come out where? Everywhere. The authority needs to come out everywhere. It needs to come out in speaking engagements. Okay, one thing that you should be doing is trying to ask yourself, well, what types of things could I actually get up there? I've only been out of law school for a year or 2 years. What could I actually even talk about? Well, if you go and you read the book on LLCs, you read some cases, you do the research, and let's say you give it 30 days, and you bust it out for 30 days, I think you're going to have something to speak about. Okay, but if you're trying to learn a little bit about divorce law and criminal law and BK law, immigration law, you're going to have a hard time being the authority. Okay? So be thinking about speaking engagements. Publications, same difference. Okay, in the new internet era, it's publish or perish, baby. It's publish or perish. So you need to be thinking about putting guides out. Okay, you can sell your documents on Scribd is a good place I like to go. And I've made some money selling my documents on Scribd. I've also made money selling documents on private blog websites that I created that have a shopping cart. So creating valuable content, and the only way that content's going to be valuable is if you have authority. Okay, you make sense. You have the command of the subject area. Okay, same thing on your blogs. You should have a main blog where you send people, where you send your visitors, and when they come to your blog, they should immediately see, wow, this person is an authority, okay? Your blogs need to be linkable, shareable, likable, subscribable, okay? These are all things. In this new age, you're trying to build your fan and follower base so that you can have more people following you, subscribing to your videos on YouTube, liking your fan page. You should have a Facebook fan page, your Twitter account, people following you on Twitter. These kinds of things, okay? These are the social signals that Google's looking for, that I believe they're looking for, I should say. So you want to establish your authority and become a resource, okay? Your blog, whatever it is, should become a resource. One of my most popular blogs was foreclosuredefenseresourcecenter.com. That's foreclosuredefenseresourcecenter.com. And I got a ton of hits and a ton of business out of that because I focused on one area, foreclosure, which is a subset of real estate. You have the entire real estate umbrella, and you have foreclosure that's just one little leg in the whole real estate process. So that's what I would call a niche, or a double niche, or a super niche, or a micro niche, whatever you want to call it. The riches are in the niches, as they say. Repeat after me. The riches are in the niches. So I built out a site, Foreclosure Defense Resource Center, and we had a lot of cases coming in through this, consultations, all kinds of things, lawsuits, state, federal cases. So being a resource, something that people can link to, share with other people, and basically want to bookmark you so they'll come back and see you again in the future. That's what you're looking for, okay? And you do that by focusing and becoming the authority, okay? So associations and networking, same thing. When you go around and you're out networking in your associations, people want to know, what do you do? And they say, what kind of law do you practice? And you say, well, business, foreclosures, immigration, DUI law, and I do a little bit in trademarks. They're thinking to themselves, where is this person's authority? When and under what circumstances would I send cases to this person? Okay, so they're wanting to know that. So at any rate, authority. And for Google, authority plus aging, you do this over time. It's not going to happen overnight. Some of the things I've heard is you may be doing this for 6, 7, 8, 9 months, maybe a year now, to establish that authority that Google's looking for. And these are your social media platforms. You should have one of each. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. You should have a video channel. And LinkedIn also is very important. And I would also add on here to build up your Avo account. A lot of people overlook Avo. I think you need to have a good Avo account. And like I said, I also like ScribD. ScribD is another one I'd probably add on here. ScribD. Other than that, we're running out of time, but these are, my other point here is to make a list of your keywords, the keywords that you're going to own. For me, it's real estate law, real estate lawyer, real estate license lawyer, but I also get down here on my list what I call the double niche, the super focus, the niche within a niche. The real estate zoning attorney, the Phoenix zoning law firm. And you should use lawyer and law firm in your thing, and attorney, because you don't know what people are searching for. Arizona eminent domain lawyer. So again, the big umbrella in real estate, but then focusing down on these little areas where over time you're going to become the expert and the authority in your area, which for me is real estate, but also getting credence in these other areas, which as a real estate lawyer, we do all sorts of things. We do business law, we do contracts, we do trademarks, we do all sorts of things. Accusations, real estate zoning, property tax appeals. I mean, so many different things, but we get our credibility by focusing and always having our mindset on becoming the authority, making our keyword list, and owning our keywords, okay? That's how you master your domain. If you're coming out of law school, that's the general mindset you want to be thinking of. I hope this helps. This is Attorney Steve Vondran. We handle real estate law cases in California and Arizona. Thank you for listening, and we wish you the best of luck in your career.